All right, man. My bad, man. Can y'all hear me now? Press one if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. Got a mic check, man. Press one if y'all can hear me. Salute to everybody tapping on in. I don't know why it's not. My mic's on. It say it's on. I don't know why it's not working. Y'all can hear me now? All right, man. Salute to everybody. Shouts out to the LDBC. Salute to A Weapons. He rep Midlife Music. And let's get into this video, man. And so, Shai Alexander, man, catching a lot of unwanted criticism and hate. And I find it to be reprehensible because this guy is a guy who didn't cheat the game, who did it the right way, went through the grind. Shai was drafted, as we all know, to the LA Clippers. The Clippers gave up on Shai after 1 year, as nobody gives Doc Rivers credit, but Doc Rivers wanted to keep Shai. He never wanted to trade Shai. He wanted to keep Shai and put Shai along with Kawhi. Kawhi didn't want to hear it. Kawhi came, and what he did was Samuel Villanueva. We're not going to talk about pushing off. Everybody in NBA history pushes off, bro. This is basketball. You want punk ball? Take that shit back overseas, dog. Everybody in the league pushes off, bro. And I can go through NBA history and name the guys. So get out of my channel, sir. Don't come over here with that racist talk. That's the talk that the racists talk over there with Whack Attack and all them other dudes over there. They're a bunch of racists, and don't bring that racist talk to my channel, bro. We're going to talk basketball. If they talk push off, we're going to talk Michael Jordan. If they talk push off, we're going to talk Reggie Miller. If they talk push off, we're going to talk Gary Payton. If they talk push off, we're going to talk Luka Doncic. If they talk push off, we're going to talk the bald-headed dude that's in the Lakers right now. If we're going to talk push off, we're going to talk Tracy McGrady. If we're going to talk push off, we're going to talk the two guys from the Boston Celtics right now, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. If we're going to talk push off, we're going to talk James Harden. If we're going to talk push off, I can name all these players in the league, sir. Don't come to my channel with no racist talking point about pushing off. We're not going to do that, sir. If I'm going to talk push off, we're going to talk Nikola Jokic. If I want to talk pushing off and flopping, so cut the shit, bro. Don't come over here with that shit, bro. You're blocked. Take that back over there to those racist YouTube channels. Don't bring that over here on my channel. I don't want none of that racist shit over here on my channel. Anyways, though, as I said to you guys, and I can keep going on and on and on. Paul Pierce, push off. I can go through NBA history. Kobe Bryant, push off. This is what everybody does. In the history of the National Basketball Association, get your weight up, dog. Get your weight up. Basketball's a physical game. And I can keep going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. DeMar DeRozan, push off. You want me to keep going? I don't think you really want this fire, dog. Stop playing with me, little nigga. So, as I said before, right? And I'm going to drop the link for you in a second, James. Shai, he went through it the hard way, bro. And I'm just telling y'all, man, I respect his grind in the game. And I want to stop talking about these old dudes because these young dudes deserve to shine, man. I think that we all, as the YouTube community, play into keeping these old dudes alive by keep talking about them. I believe the best way to get away from it is not to talk about those guys no more. I don't want to talk about the guy in LA no more with the bald head. I'd rather talk about these young guys. I don't give a damn if the channel takes a hit in viewership or not. I'd rather talk about these younger guys that's in the league, guys that's actually putting in work, and guys that's actually in their time. Don't bring me no old ass nigga that's I don't want to talk about that shit every day, bro. It shit get whack. We got other new players we can talk about, bro, and a lot of that's our fault for continuing to keep these other players in the mix by keep talking about them. You want them players to go away? Stop talking about them. Make them niggas irrelevant. Straight up, bro. We don't already ether them dudes and cook them dudes so much. It ain't nothing left on, like James said, it ain't nothing left on the bone to cook. It's nothing left to cook on them niggas, bro. We don't already cook them niggas so hard, man. It's like, bro, ain't nothing left to cook. So let me get back to Shai. The hate on Shai, like I said before, it's insane. They say he's a free throw merchant, but without free throws, he leads the NBA in scoring points per game. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Beyond that, KD, and I'll say this right now, when you look at this, right? I look at this situation like this. Kevin Durant took the easy way out. He hit the grind. He went against the grind. He hit a brick wall. He couldn't get over the hump. He left. You know what I mean? Point blank period. He left. Straight up. He left. And that's exactly what he did, right? So he got up, ran away from the smoke. He left. This is what he did. Left. Ran. Right from the smoke. No question about it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, we double back. Let's talk about this again now. We double back. And now what? KD's still jumping from team to team. And people are still praising him and trying to give him this almighty high ranking and stuff in NBA history when this dude is still running from team to team, trying to win, trying to stay relevant. His game can't do it. His game can't do it. It's been proven. Without the Golden State Warriors, KD has never shown anybody. Never. Meanwhile, Shai, in 6 years in OKC, this dude is one game away from doing what KD couldn't do. He's already did what KD couldn't do in OKC. He's won 3 NBA Finals games. KD only won 1. And KD had Russell Westbrook, James Harden as a Rookie of the Year, Derek Fisher as an OG vet, one of the best defensive players in the world, and Serge Ibaka. He had all these pieces, bro. The nigga had a bomb squad. They had 3D guys. They had bench guys. They had everything. No excuses, man. The man couldn't get it done. Then he went to the Western Conference Finals, and they're up 3-1. Couldn't close the deal. Game 5, Game 6, Game 7, choke. And then what did he do? He run from the smoke and goes to the team that walked him down and beat him. Come on, bro. But we out here, people out here criticizing Shai, talking about the only thing I say about Shai, he pushed off, he's a free throw merchant. Are you guys crazy? Are you crazy? Then they're over glorifying journeymen and role players. Think about this. Alex Caruso was with the Chicago Bulls. They were one of the worst teams in the league. Isaiah Hartenstein was with the New York Knicks. They were getting beat in the first, second round. First round when he was with the Knicks. Lou Dort. What did they ever do before this? What did Lou Dort ever do before this? Answer that question, you guys. What did Lou Dort ever do before this? Right? What did he ever do? Right? Let's keep moving forward. Wiggins, what did he do? What has he done? What have any of those guys on Shai's roster done? Even Jalen Williams. He's a one-time All-Star. So we talk about this, bro, and this is the reason why I'm not talking about none of these old niggas from LA with bald heads no more on my channel. I don't want to talk about them niggas no more. I don't talk about this young talent and what the young talent is out here doing. They deserve that, man. They working for it. They earned it the hard way. They deserve that. I'm tired of going back and revisionist history and keep talking about these old ass niggas. That's all they want you to do is keep talking about them. It's not fair to all the other people that's out here that's young, that's putting in the work, that's actually showing the results on the court. It's not fair. I'm sorry. And I don't care if the viewership goes down. I don't give a damn about that. I'll build it right back up. Because it has to go back. It has to go past that. That's why you guys have not seen me talk about that bum in weeks on my channel. You have not seen it. Straight up. But for people to come out here and to criticize Shai and talk all that shit about Shai, but y'all give KD a pass. Put KD on these all-world levels. And all this man had done and shown y'all that he ducked the grind and did all these other bullshit things. And then Shai has proven to y'all, just in his short years in OKC, he's just as prolific of a scorer as KD. This is his 3rd year in a row averaging 30 a game. Led the league in scoring again this year. Probably going to win Finals MVP, championship, regular season MVP, and led the league in scoring. Right? Bro, we get to do this props, man. We get the guys props, man. You know what I'm saying? Little skinny guy, balling out, man. And like I said, I always love that James always said, man, let the young guys rock. Point blank, period. And that's exactly what we're going to do. He's doing what Russell Westbrook couldn't do. He's doing what all those guys couldn't do over there, bro. No excuses, man. No excuses, man. You know what I'm saying? And I like his leadership too, James. Shai's leadership, I like it. You know what I'm saying? He always on the same even keel, win or lose. He never get too high, never get too low. Always bring his teammates with him, bro. Those are qualities you like in players, man. So I'm not gonna use my platform to disrespect the man, or talk shit like these guys like to do. Always talking about pushing out this at the third, man. I'm tired of these clowns, James. I'm telling you this, man. They're doing everything take that away from that man, bro. And it's sad, because he don't bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? They complain about the bald headed nigga from LA, but Shai is the complete opposite. But now they complain about him. They just racist, bro. And I'm sick of that shit, man. Go ahead, bro. What you got? You can cook on it.
Hey man, salute, bro.
Already.
Top and bottom. Hey, bro, you got that right, bro. I don't agree with that. Keep talking about push off, push off, push off. Reggie Miller pushed off Jordan, hit the game winner. I see a lot of push off during my time in these 4 decades of watching basketball, but they got to stop that, man. It's like the push off just getting stale at this point. And when you got a dude that had to go through what he had to go through, being traded, that's not his original team. KD and them ran from their original team. Harden ain't want to take what they wanted to give him. Harden, you should have took the money. You the one that ain't show up. So you sabotage that big free. Sam Presti stayed 10 toes down and kept doing what he do best. Eventually he hit on it now. And now y'all hating on the right way. See, the truth is the lie and the lie is the truth in today's era. So that's what we basing this upon anyway. What's the truth? What's the lie? And I hate how they got to keep lying and fabricating and trying to water down the right way because they're used to the super team era. KD, another one, far as he shouldn't have ran from that smoke. If anything, you should have got Russell Westbrook out there if you felt like he was the main culprit of why you couldn't get over the hump. Because those last 3 games when you was up 3-1, you shot poorly too, 10 for 31 or something like that in 2 of those games out of 3 games. So you was a part of that too. Bad shot selection, you wasn't hitting. But you also did good. Like, I seen them cheat you in the 2012 finals when you was cooking, when you was shooting efficient. So I feel like if the role player wouldn't have did it, he wouldn't have did it. So that's a double-edged sword. So I can't really hold him accountable for it because, like they say, if you can't beat him, join him, especially if y'all going to let this young man keep doing it, team to team, team to team, forcing his way, signing 2-year deals, not being loyal to one franchise. So they're only following the leader footsteps. So I can't really, like, beat him up for that. And then the reason why they is mad at him, because he went damn near undefeated doing it with a super team. You know what I mean? He had to go to 2, 3 super teams to get it done. Now, what I do for KD, this era is so soft, brother. It's so sensitive. That's why he jumping ship and running from that smoke. And I don't agree with that, and I don't like it. It's bad for business. But now you got the shades of the world. Now you got the Jokic, the Giannis who standing 10 toes down. Great video on that when you did the video about him standing in Milwaukee. Sometimes you can't run from the grind, man. You just got to stand 10 toes down and face adversity. You ain't going to always win. Jordan ain't win every year. Out of 13 years that he really played, 9 of those years he must win a championship. If you want to say 15, cool. 9 of those years he ain't win the championship, but you can't say he ain't go out there and get blood, sweat, and tears. It's his fault that they ain't go. Just a better team won, man. Sometimes you got to give props to the goddamn better team, bro. And everybody know that president over that AGM pulling all the right strings. He got 1,000,000 draft picks, 10,000 BC draft picks. So he doing everything in his willpower. We could use those to get veterans. And like when we did a stream on this yesterday, I think it was, people come up with good points when they say, when you win a championship, people gonna want to come play for your organization. But if you're not trying to win and you just, you know, trusting the process like a Philadelphia, nobody ain't trying to come play for y'all. People trying to win, man. You win, you get the money. You become a champ, you get more endorsements. You endorsing losers. You promoting losers, and that's not right, man. The winners. How you think Mike get all the Gatorades? How you think all the athletes was getting all the commercials? They was winners, man. They was champions. They went through the grind the right way. Now everybody got a commercial. Everybody got NIL deals and all this and that, man. Them dudes don't deserve that, man. Make them dudes earn it. You don't make them dudes earn it. Then you shitting on these young players, trying to hold them back, pushing these old heads. But guess who making all the noise? Guess who in the top spots? All the young dudes, all the high
Mm-hmm.
heaters. They
Facts.
They taking that shit, man. They're not scared of these old dudes. Y'all keep going over there stacking the deck, playing with your AAU buddies. We building our system the right way. We trusting the process the right way, and we going through our growing pains. And that's what I love about this OKC team. That's what I love about Indiana. I like what the Knicks did resurging. Get the players who want to play for you. Get the players who want to win. The Knicks taking steps as they go. Now I don't. At the end of the day, I don't think Cat gonna be the end all be all. I think he's just too soft. In order to play in that East, you got to be rough and rugged, man. That's a hard conference. The West is more fundamentally sound. But the East, that's where it's rough and rugged at. They play hard nosed basketball. Like the physicality level has always been more physical than the West. The West is just like an up and down running case, running gun type style. They play team basketball more than the East because in the East it was only one player, a superstar here and there to go with them. But on the West Coast, you had a plethora of players on each team. Look at the Sacramento team. Look at the Phoenix team. Look at the Seattle Supersonics. They built their team for the long haul. Deep off in their bench. You could go deep in their bench. In the East, it's the superstar and the all-star. If it ain't that, it's a bust. Yeah, Paxson might hit a shot here and there. Yeah, Kirk might hit a shot here and there. But far as the meat and the potatoes, the superstars got to come through and make sure they get over that hump. It's not always the case like it is right now, where you got the stacking of the deck that's all high. But y'all got to kill that free throw narrative, bro, because I seen a lot of people push off in my time and it was kings at it. They know how to get away with it. So what's the deal with Shea? Shea doing it the right way, man. Why y'all don't let it right way no more? That what makes me mad. Y'all make it hard to watch these fans of the day
I,
because y'all
I
too young to understand. Y'all don't know the real X's and O's of basketball, and y'all want to sit on here and y'all don't want to criticize y'all favorite player. Y'all
I
sound
think
just like them. Listen to the interviews when they do interviews after losses and wins, and listen to the interviews when you be on these YouTube channels and you listen to these fan bars and G string snippers. Y'all all sound the same. Y'all all come from the same narrative, the same angle. And how? Like you use your eyes, man. Criticize these dudes. Hold their feet to the fire. Kevin Durant with burner accounts, man. Come on, man. Ain't no way in the world you gonna put me on a burner account. These people talking about you in the light to make you tougher, to let you know where your weaknesses come from. Y'all can't take criticism. And then when y'all get the criticism, because everything ain't gonna always be good, bro. Ain't nobody perfect in this world. When y'all do good, y'all want us to praise and put y'all on Mount Everest. But when y'all do bad and cost us a series or can't win a championship, get us over the hump, when we playing against weaker competitions. I seen more teams in this era that stack at an all-time high lose to weaker competition, and that's backwards to me. That's really backwards. So at the end of the day, y'all gotta get this smoke, man. Like Loaded Luck said, y'all about to get this work, man.
I
And the
think
OG's gonna be here to keep putting pressure on y'all. And like Ticket said, I always say this, bro. We talk about LeBron James, the AKA the role player, more than anything. Like he the only thing in this league. Like he the end all be all. What about the Kawhis? What about the KDs? What about the Shays? What about the Giannis? Chris Paul still playing 17, 18 years at a high level. He might not be as productive, but look what teams that he gone to. Why you think the OKC team probably playing that way? Look what he did for Phoenix. You don't need to stack the fucking deck at an all-time high. Get you one solid veteran, fill that need and not a want, and watch where the chips fall. God gonna bless you, man. Stop cheating the goddamn system all the time. That shit don't work. Now you on here talking about, oh, he 40 years old. Man, nobody won't keep hearing that. Same old tune. Same old tune. Shea ain't 40. He doing it the right way. Giannis ain't 40. He doing it the right way. Look what Kyrie doing. Kyrie got Luka to the finals. That nigga couldn't.
hey James, what do you think like would have happened if LeBron and Kevin Durant stayed with their teams?
Dog, their career be way more respected. They'll have a legitimate rank and a legitimate argument where people wouldn't be killing them as bad. When people kill KD, now I will give him a pass in New Jersey because guess what? Giannis did the same thing Zaza did, but it ain't get like the microscope on it like it was Kawhi. Because remember, Kawhi then was up 25 on that team before that happened. And then some kind of way that series took a whole turn and KD wound up escaping that. So that team wasn't that deep when everybody talking, oh, that's the best team in the league. Ooh, they ain't better than the Shea team. The Shea team that they doing it the right way. Kevin Durant was on the ropes against a team that ain't have no superstars or all-stars in the Clippers. Kawhi had them bitches down 25, but that's supposed to be the best team ever. Oh, they could beat the 72 and 10 Jordan. Y'all won one more game than them, and you still ain't win a championship. So I don't want to hear all this cake. Only reason why I didn't kill him because the role player did it, and when KD did it, he did win. LeBron went over there and failed the first time trying to do that shit. So eventually those pieces didn't work, and they had to put you on the ball because you couldn't play. It was all kind of stuff had to work for you to do that. Then you cheated the man that we talking about. Go look at the 2012 series. KD was murking them niggas, man. That's why they was up 2-1, and they took that call. They did that call for a reason. I got two reasons that I really wouldn't kill KD, that Brooklyn because of the injuries, and I know they cheated them in that Thunders against the Wichita, and that would made him go to play with Golden State in a team like
Yeah, he
Steph
was
Curry.
cooking that year.
That boy was cooking that Miami Heat team, bro.
I feel
For
like if he
real.
was on the Heat and LeBron was on OKC, they probably would have still won.
That's what I'm saying. It would have been the same thing. And guess what? They would have swept them. KD just that talented, but his mentality not there. He's not strong minded. I'm not saying because he was raised by a woman that had no father figure, but it goes to show you. I always say that a woman cannot raise no man, bro. And all these dudes that's in the league right now, that's pussified, babyfied, always crying about this, always crying about that, ain't have no goddamn father figure, so they don't have no fucking backbone. And I'm calling it how it is, man. It's a true hurt. It is what it is.
Wait. So James, like, if LeBron just like if he never went to Miami or the Lakers and just stayed in Cleveland from then to the day, would you like? What would you look at him as? Like the same but less like
No,
animosity?
to be honest with you, I don't think I'd be calling him no role player. Because if you stand 10 toes down, if you made it to that team, see that 2017, what they not going to tell you about that team? That team was top five in offense and defense and 3-point shooting. When they got to that finals, he the one collapsed. Look what Shea doing. When it's time for Shea to turn it on, even though he got J-Dub, that boy helped him out. He helped him out. Shea still be engaged in the game. He get back on defense. He play both sides of the ball. But we always talk about this goddamn role player who don't get back on defense, who don't help out, who let people blow by him and do all this type of shit. That Oklahoma City team, I'm telling you, it reminds me so much of the 80s and the 90s for structure wise. And they got a great coach. He's just young right now. I'm not saying he no Ray Auerbach and no Phil Jackson. He got to build his own resume up, and I think he's starting off on a good foot. They gave him nice core over there. He putting them dudes in the right way. 6 to 8 wins, bro, in the West. Come on,
Yeah,
man. Come
yeah.
on,
They
bro.
they do they. That's what you call building a team up and not stacking
Facts.
and nickel all that. That's how you get it out the mud. Drafting or trading a player from when he was like all that, and you build him up from the ground up, and you draft it. Yeah, that's legit.
Yeah, bro, this is another thing I'm gonna tell you. People gotta understand this. When you build your team the right way, your superstar don't always have to carry the bulk of the weight like every night, like in the 90s, because how physical it was. It's not even that physical for you to be relying on one dude to get you over the hump like that. So my point of saying all that is use the rest of your teammates. Go deep off in your bench because injuries is a part of the game. Foul trouble is a part of the game. The further you get off in the playoffs, you're gonna need them dudes to get that experience. So if you don't play them and you watering the game down where you're going 7-8, then look at Thibodeau. He can't get out his own way. So sometimes it be the coaches to see this young man to be a young coach that he is, trusting and believing in the core of his team, going deep, how deep he be going, bro. That speaks volume, and people don't bring that to the table enough. I always tell people coaching matters. Rick Carlisle there for a reason. Tell me what superstar, all star. You know they got a couple of all stars because Halliburton made it, but I'm saying he not no 10-year all star veteran, no superstar caliber player at this point right now to be in no goddamn finals. Look at the teams he ran through. Look at the teams he ran through. Look at the gauntlet they had and then think about it. Look how they started the season. They had a losing record. They were like 15 and 25 or something. the first quarter of the season, like they 15, they had a losing record, put it that way. They only had 15 wins and 20 losses or something like that. 5 games below. They was under. And look how they turned their city, they season around. Any other team would have collapsed. Any other team would have stayed right there and would have been irrelevant. But coaching matter. That's why I say Rick Carlisle ran for Luka Doncic because of his work ethic. I don't care what nobody say. The man is old school. He showed you that. So if you ain't gonna give me what I need, if you ain't gonna give me what I'm looking for, I'm gonna have to get off you. If y'all gonna choose the player over the coach, I'm gonna get up out of here. But I'm gonna go to Indiana. Look what they did to Dwayne Casey. You don't think Dwayne Casey could have won a championship with that Toronto team? He didn't want to build it, but you gave it to the other person. Same thing with Mark Jackson. Like, we gotta stop selling for second place all the time. Know your goddamn worth. And if this team don't want to play you, this team don't want to show you no love, you got 29 other teams, bro. Go out there and test the market. Believe in yourself. Bet on yourself. You made it to the league. Not they ain't help you get to the league. Your game, your work ethic, your ability, the knowledge that you have for the game, your IQ, whatever it is, your shooting, your jumping. Like, you could be one dimensional in this era and make it. Just be a good rebounder. Oh, because you 6'9" and you a 3 and D guy, you can make it. That's not all to the game, bro. 3 and D. That's when you say a 3 and D guy, that let me know this game is water whip. Now back then you had specialists that understood their role because you had other players that can, navigate and block out their deficiencies. And they played their role to a T. So boom, all right, my superstar, my all-star gonna lead me to the break. Some team can't get a superstar and all-star. So where's the scouting report at? Where's the real coaching at? The development of getting these players to the next level. Damn, I see your weakness. What y'all doing in these film rooms and after y'all lose or win a game and see where y'all could have did better or where y'all did worse at to make y'all lose that game, and y'all helping these players boost their confidence up more or work on their game or adding other aspects to their game. I just don't see it. Everybody's one dimensional. Shoot threes and a layup line. Just shoot threes, layup line. No, that's park ball shit to me. I learned that in the basics. Now, when you learn that in the basics, you got middle school, you got high school, you got college, you got overseas, you got pro level. You got 4, 5 other levels you got to hit, but you still stuck on this basic level, basic training. You trying to be a specialist in everything. Where your footwork at? Where your mid-range game at? Show me you worked on your free throws. A lot of people run from clutch moments. Dog, this team right here in OKC, they lost the first game to Denver because they missed 14 free throws. They missed a lot of free throws in game 2 or game 3 when they went down 2-1.
Hmm.
They only made 3 3-pointers and won the game. See the difference? These people could beat you in variety of ways. I ain't got to shoot good from the three. I went 3 for 19, 3 for 20, and I still beat you. So just imagine if we own and we put all that stuff together like we making a stuffing a cornbread dressing or some bell peppers. Or you gotta season that turkey or that ham and cook it for 4, 5 hours on Thanksgiving. That's what these dudes showing us. This ain't no microwave shit right here. Only thing I'm scared of is they gonna throw a wrench in this program and have these dudes fighting over who get their money first, who up next, or who deserve the most shine. Man, as long as we winning, I won't be. You thought Robert Horry was trying to be the starter team? This man got 7 rings, man. How many teams he played on? But he played his role. He did what the team asked him to do. You could tell he worked on his game because when it was time for him to make those big shots, he knocked them down. That's all you can ask of a great player. You
I'm
know
just
what I
hoping
mean?
we see a game 7. That's all I want.
Hey, I won't see it because we don't have nothing else to watch after that. But the better team still gonna win, and I think the better team gonna win. And I pick OKC because of 2 dudes. They got a
Yeah.
1-2 punch, bro. That's scaring me right now.
You
And
think
guess
if it
what?
goes down, you think
They
if it goes
built it the
down to the
right way.
wire, they could steal it at Indiana if it goes down to the wire.
Yeah, they could listen. They already showed you they never lost 2 games back to back in a
Yeah.
minute for a minute. So if you beat them, if Indiana was to come back and beat them and tie the season up, you got to know they're gonna win game 7. That's just history. Like if you go off the history of the last 2 playoffs of this playoff run right here, this whole season, they haven't lost 2 games back to back, like talking about it, especially when it matter
A lot
in
of
the
a lot of
playoffs.
them a lot of them Jokic and Whack Attack account, they want to see that happen, so they could justify him not being the real MVP.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a type of person that'll unsubscribe to people, but I had to unsubscribe because that dude just stuck on one thing. Like, and the way he killed a role player, you don't have that same smoke for the nigga that you be riding. So I really don't like channels like that. I don't almost waste my time on them. You know, you do have good content here and there, but you could tell it be a lot of biasness on how he be talking, how he, like I always told when I had that debate with Big Boy, man, that dude ain't do shit without Jamal Murray. Every year
Mhm.
Jamal Murray was hurt, he can't get to the Western Conference Finals by himself. He can't get past the second round. So what are we fucking talking about? I'm rooting for a dude that I know when he out there is Western Conference Finals to the NBA Finals, and he showed that when he was healthy. When Jamal Murray hit that stretch this year when he had to go out, why you think they was the fourth and the fifth seed? Every time that nigga Jamal Murray don't play, miss 25 plus games, they round the fourth, fifth, sixth seed all the time. But when he played, they top three easily.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on, I'm listening though. You could cook. I gotta do something right quick. You could cook though.
Yeah. 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 I agree 100%. Yeah. I think it goes seven. I think OKC takes it, but I don't want to bet my tongue because anything can happen in this league. But yeah, like I said, yeah, I respect OKC and how they built their team up, and they win. Hey, congratulations to them. And I hope they keep the core together and everything. Yeah, that's all I got. So I just want to see how this series gonna end. Thunder on the team, the Thunder on the only team to beat the Pacers back to back. Oh, that's crazy. Ticket left. I'll wait for James to get back.
And it's another thing y'all gotta understand too, bro. There's a lot of stuff going on in the NBA world, right? People got to build their own narrative. Like, if you're gonna bring up a situation or a point in the game that you played in, but you trying to make it seem like it wasn't your fault, you deflecting, rings don't matter. What the hell you play the game for? You play the game for stats and money, championships. That's the three things, right? Money, stats, and rings. You're gonna get the money. So you could might as well take that out. You play they gonna pay you to get the money. You ain't playing for free. So people who play for money ain't worrying about rings, they should automatically be eliminated from any conversation for us being a great, a GOAT, or whatever. At their position, I don't care what it is. Now let's go to the stats. Stats are made to be broken. You understand? So when you come out here, you can play 30, 40 years. If I did something in 10 and it took you 20, 40 to do it, how you better than me? Like, I ain't had to exert all my energy because I worked on my game. I didn't cheat the system. You dig what I'm saying? So I did what I needed to do at that time that God gave me strength and longevity. Like, longevity was 10, 12 years. Now in this era, you could play 17, 18, 20 years because of the medical field. We didn't have those type of leeways and advantages. So this another thing you gotta look at too. So if you want to count the money and the stats, both of those basically irrelevant. Because a dude can come hit 30,000 in 13 years, but it took you 18, 20 years to get to 30,000. That make you better than a dude who hit it in 13 years or the dude hit it in 15 years? Come on, man. Like, what are we talking about here? I don't never look at longevity. AC Green ain't never missed a goddamn game. But would you say, oh, because he had longevity? He ain't got the numbers to put up because he was a systematic player. You know, he was a solid player. He did what he did. Great rebounder, hustler, defender. You know, had a nice little mid range, could run the flow. A lot of people don't even know about AC Green. That's the real Iron Man. They ain't never miss a game. You understand? But people don't almost talk about him. People don't almost talk about him. Why you think they love AI so much? One of the smallest goddamn motherfucking dynamites that the basketball court ever seen as their height. The big explosive, to be out there with them trees and giants. Never cheated the system. Like you said, what are we talking about? Practice? I don't need to, everybody don't have to practice, but practice do make perfect. But ain't nothing else to really practice on, if you ask me. Look at the team that y'all put me on. I'm the scorer. I'm the only one that can really put up 30, 40 at random. So me not practicing, as long as I don't cheat you in the game. When I get in that game and I have to run up that 94 feet court all back and forth, 48 minutes a night, I never cheated y'all out nothing. You dig? I'm out there banged up, wrestling with the trees, handling my business. But he gets shitted on for a nigga like James Harden. A person with less heart, well, a person with more heart had less help. James Harden had more help with less heart. But y'all say, oh, because he could put the ball in there, he could manipulate people to draw fouls, and he could go to the line 18 times. He better than AI. Man, y'all need to stop this shit, bro. I ain't never seen James Harden lead his own team to the championship in this weak ass era. If he can't do it in this weak ass era, I know he ain't gonna do it in the harder era that play way more tougher defender with enforcers. Because you think he going in that motherfucking paint with them trees like that? Stop it, man. Oakley, Charles Smith, Xavier McDaniels, Anthony Mason, the Dale brothers with them. The Bulls even had a few enforcers and Scott Williams and Livingston, Cliff Livingston. Like, you weren't going up in there. Bill Cartwright will hammer your ass, hit you with the Bradshaw clothesline from hell. It was just that hard to get in there, bro. To hang around them giants. And AI came in the middle. You could say the middle because 96 is like the middle. Because 95 was the year before that. That's half of the decade. So he still was able to go in that era and do some damage. And then y'all bring up the bet. Oh, he crossed up Jordan. He crossed up Jordan. Everybody get hit. That's the game. Rich Mitchman used to give Jordan a run for his money. For y'all don't know that. A shooting guard that was nice, strong. You dig what I'm saying? So when you look at a Shea, when you look at a J Dub, man, you gotta get these little dudes their props, bro. That's all I'm saying. They having fun. They gelling off each other. They feeding off each other energy. That's good for basketball. Y'all always talking about small market teams, killing small market teams. Tell me this, why they always got to take a superstar from a small market team and bring them to a big market team? A big market city supposed to know how to draw and attract superstar talent. Why you got to take them away from the small market team? Cripple the NBA. They've been doing that for years, man. That's one of the water whip things that helped the NBA too, and I don't like that, especially in this era. I watched Chris Paul, Anthony Davis get ripped away from the Hornets and the Pelicans, whatever you want to call them, and bam, you bless them with Anthony Davis and Zion. Look what just happened with the pick when they traded Anthony Davis for Luka. Is it dog? The NBA just throwing it in your face, and y'all niggas be slow, man. Like y'all don't understand what's going on. Like y'all say, it's a business. It's a business, man. This is a sport, man. This is a gladiator sport. May the best team win. You dig what I'm saying? But y'all done turned it into the Boondocks, the Simpsons around this bitch. And it's hard to watch, bro. That's why I'm happy they got fresh meat, fresh tenders in the NBA. Well, we could try to see what the young dudes have to offer. Can they build the ratings back up? Because the old heads stacking the deck. Nigga, got tired of saying Cleveland and Golden State, to be honest with you. 4 years in a row, come on, man. That shit ain't right. They got better teams out there that y'all can put on there and promote. That's what I used to love about the old NBA. Even though John was the king of the mountain, so you still knew about the Miami Heat, still knew about the Knicks, still knew about the Hornets. When Larry Johnson, Alonzo Mourning, Kendall Gill, Muggsy Bogues, man, the list goes on, man. You still knew about the Hawks with Stacey Augmon, Mookie Blaylock, Kevin Willis. Fucking the list goes on, man. Like, come on, man. Like you cannot promote your product in order to promote certain things and expect that motherfucker to grow and just expand. Because people gonna get tired of it. It's like force feeding somebody McDonald's and Radley's or Burger King all day. People tired of eating fast food, man. When you gonna cook around this? I'm spending money every day on fast food when we got groceries in it. It don't make no sense, man. We get stamps. We spending $300-400 because we don't get stamps on groceries, but we still gotta go buy Popeyes, churches, fast food all day. Man, get your ass in that kitchen and cook, man. Stop cheating the goddamn system. Cause you went to work the day you don't want to wash your ass and you ain't got time to cook for the kids or your husband. Bitch, you gonna be by yourself, bitch. Then like a nigga don't work, he can't lay up on you and play Mad about do dirty house all day. It's the same shit, man. The same shit. I'm just tired of the same old rerunning and the current theme all the time. We gotta talk about these old heads. When I see Trey, I see Halliburton, I see Shea, I see Murray. You dig what I'm saying? I see what Giannis doing. I must look at that San Antonio team. Chris Paul went over there without women. Them boys making noise. They got a couple of good wins under their belt. But for some reason, you can't help yourself get over the hump. You always getting hurt at the wrong time. But when you go to them young teams, you showing them the right way. And watch, that shit only gonna propel the Spurs into a bigger. Now you talking about KD supposed to be going to the Spurs, Miami and the Heat for them running. Man, I don't want any must deal with them type dudes. Like we have a young nucleus, even though they're young in Miami, stick to the guns, man. If somebody want to come play with you, they gonna play with you. Eventually, you'll hit on the free agency that want to come. I just want to gut my whole team to do it. If Zion don't want to be a Pelican, fuck it. Go ahead on, trade him. Let him eat his way out somewhere else. Because he ain't gonna never stop eating down there. New Orleans, to me, look, 24/7. They never close. Buy liquor at the corner store, gas station, all time of the night. You got food places open all time of the night. That nigga ain't about to stop eating. That food too goddamn good. And I was just down there for Father's Day to go put flowers on my grandfather. Happy Father's Day to all y'all, man. Late Father's Day, man. Yeah, I had to just a busy weekend. They had to go put some flowers on my grandpa and my dad grave and shit. So came back to work yesterday. Today, I'm off tomorrow. I get a chance to watch the game Thursday. Hopefully they'll be able to close it out. They're a great team as it is. So if they don't win it, I like your boy said, I won't see this thing go 7. Give us something to watch. But worst case scenario, don't go 7. I ain't mad. I ain't gonna lose no sleep. I ain't got no dog in this race. I just want to see some good basketball. I just want to see some good basketball, man. Like they can miss me with all that other stuff. And I think these two teams is is a great start for a new beginning for us final runs. Whether they go back to back or not, we know these two teams gonna be built and gonna be there for a little while if they could keep what they doing up and keep the core of their team together. Because the role players is replaceable, but certain ones, you got to keep them together because they specialists on your team. They do what you need them to do for the team. But like I say, that with the money being the way it is, they using that to tear down certain teams and shit. That team on offer you the max deal, but you can't get the max with your team or however that go. You get the max with your team, but that team ain't gonna give you the max. So it's like playing tug of war with your mind. So how much money do you need? If it's about range, do you take a pay cut to keep the core of the team together? So many pieces where I get mine on the back end. If I'm playing 10, 15 years, I'm going to get my money anyway. You supposed to make good money in 10, 15 years if you know how to manage your money. Some niggas be out here just splurging, blowing that shit, tricking to them hoes, buying BBLs and shit. So you can't get mad because you went broke, nigga, because nobody tell you how to manage your money. I ain't about to play no 15, 18 years in no league and be broke. No, indeed, no. File for bankruptcy, got to sell my championship ring and all that. Man, come on, bro. We think backwards a lot in this era, but that's just the way it is, man. It's just the way the cookie crumble, I guess. That's why I'm glad I was born in the era I was born in because good things don't last forever. That's one thing you do know. So when you do have a good moment and you have a good run, you got to cherish and learn how to manage your money, and you got to know how to be like elevate your mind, elevate your game. You got to do something else. It's damn near basically seasonal, like winter, spring, fall, summer. Like you always got to have a backup plan. Frozen cups might not sell in the winter, so if that's all you got is a sweet shop selling frozen cups in the summer, what you gonna do in the winter? What you gonna sell chili bowls? What you gonna do? Like you got to switch it up. Like come on, man. Like know how to elevate your game to the next level because every level gets harder and harder. And y'all with this file merchant shit, but it's just mind boggling to me how y'all just that's the only excuse that y'all got to hate on the dude. When I notice, I see a lot of people use that off on, especially in this era. You understand? Especially in this era, and y'all don't say shit. No why? Because that's y'all favorite player. Y'all like that team. But I can call a lot of people use that off on. People use that shoulder to lean in and get that separation and hit that step back and turn around, hit that fade away. It happens all the time, bro. So y'all need to stop that. That's not the end all be all. Y'all just mad because the right way is the wrong way and the lie is the truth. But we just need to get back to the basics, man. If that dude pull this shit off right now, he about to solidify something. And guess what? I think they got at least a 5-year period where they can at least squeeze 2 to 3 out this motherfucker if they do it right and keep that core. Because to be honest with you, only thing I see wrong with their team, Shaq need to get his weight up. He can't be out there looking like JJ. JJ ain't wasn't strong at all. Like like you can look at him. Milk ain't gonna help you. Milk ain't gonna strengthen them bones up. You need to get some soul food in you. Go eat you some tortito chips or something. Eat what the Mexicans eat. That's why they walk around bad built. But I'm just saying, like, you better put some weight on you, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It ain't looking good for you if you stay that size. That's just too fragile. In the league, only bringing big man back, I see a little bit, not as much, but they're trying to sneak a few off the bench here and there. Uh, go back to the traditional fives like height. But that to me, the game too far gone for that. I wouldn't even much change it. Like I just fixed the main problem, and that's just pushing everybody at this point because you cannot push bad product and ain't nothing wrong with it when you pushing it. But see when they don't make it, oh that's bad for the league, man. We want to see Curry, we want to see the role player, we want to see KD. Y'all always want to see big name players in there. Which the big name players ain't putting the work in to make it there every year. The big name players cheating the system to the point where y'all get tired of seeing that shit because nobody we know you ain't gonna make it if you don't cheat the system. But if you cheat the system, we know you're gonna make it. So if they not helping you cheat the system, nigga, you ain't making it. So why is y'all expecting them to be there every year? Listen to the commentators. Who y'all got favored to win the championship? Oh, it's the Lakers. Who y'all got? Oh, it's Steph Curry. It's always the old heads. Always the old heads. Golden State done traded for Jimmy Butler. They got him made it. And I was stuck on that too at it for a minute because how they started off, their injuries happened. So then now that's off the table. Now you done traded all this away. Y'all done got rid of all these draft picks. Like I told y'all, injuries is part of the game. Now you can't go deep off in the bench because you got rid of half everybody to get this nigga. You understand? That's why I love what Indiana and OKC doing. If if you drafting a player, show your coaching ability. Where you, like I say, develop these players. Why these players only know how to do one and two things? That's why I fuck with Master Long Way, bro. People be hating on Mass, but that nigga know what he be talking about, but he also lets you know he be trolling. If a nigga take your your first move away from you, what's your second go-to move? You ain't practice on no footwork, you ain't practice on nothing else. You just practice. You already know you're gonna get down here and lay it up and dunk it or whatever. So if they stop that, what you gonna do? Can you hit the mid range? Can you do 1, 2, 3 pull up, 1, 2 pull up? You know what I mean? One pull up, jab step pull up. What you giving me? Footwork. How can you get your shot off? Do you got handles? People talking about bag, bag, bag. Nigga know what a bag is. We ain't talking about that old motherfucking Barbie bag that you got on with your Barbie doll. That's the only bag I've been seeing you carrying lately. She got a bag, which I'll say is a push off. She know how to get to his spots. You take one thing away from Shea still gonna get his 30. Shea still gonna get his 28 plus. I'm just saying, like, that's a bag to me. That's a bag. I ain't talking about no Birkin or no Louis Vuitton either, nigga. That's a real bag we talking about. I know a lot of people with bags. Kevin Durant got a bag. He's just mentally weak. Kevin Durant is soft. That's why he needed that burner account. And I hate that about him, but it is what it is. Shane them just like, they just want to play basketball, man. I'm going out here and lace him up, just like you lace him up, may the best team win. I can't salute Sam Preston enough, bro, because if you still got all those first and second round picks, and you built this team the way it is, boy, you could lose a lot of people, bro. You still gonna be able to mix and match around these three players. And everybody not gonna leave. They got players on the bench that I seen get burned in the regular season, like the other Williams dude. He played a center. He played good against the Denver Nuggets. This nigga ain't getting no burn in this series. He just a cheerleader over there. He got the pom-poms. He saluting everybody. He dapping everybody when they come out the court every time out. Substitution. I like that. He's still engaged in case they call his number. He probably got burned one time in this game, and that was in one of those games that OKC beat him, and they put him in at the last, like OKC beat him game 2, I think. Cause remember, Indiana won game 1, OKC won game 2, and what you call it won game 3. So it was either game 2 or game 3. They put him in there. The dude with the little dreads or the bush or whatever, or the plastic, whatever he got. I like him. He a big body. He give you good minutes. That's how deep them dudes is. Half of them dudes can't even get on the court, and they still going 8, 9 deep. 10 deep, and he still can't touch the court. That's how deep that team is, man. You just got to really look. Isaac, what his name? Isaiah Joe, Wiggins, all them dudes, man. Like, bro, at some point, bro, we got to just stop hating, man. That's what I say. Everybody hating on this team, bro. If this team hoists that trophy up, that team hoists this trophy up, y'all got to get that man his props, bro. For real. Can't be hating all the time. Haters don't get congratulated. You know what I mean? Only winners do, bro. All that hating, the stuff y'all talking about this team, well, they ain't had to do this, they ain't play the shit. They did play people. People play injured, people play hurt. At least they wasn't out. They still was out there being a decoy or something. That's what I be saying. If I can play 50% of the game, if I'm 50% healthy, I'd rather be a decoy and still be a threat. Because if they leave you open, I looked at the Kevin Durant situation when they played in Toronto, when they forced him to come back. He wasn't doing nothing strategic. He just was moving to certain spots, moving to the 3-point line, like he playing around the world. And they was just driving, kicking it to him. He was knocking them down till he tried to do that basketball move and it really blew on him and he popped that bitch. But long as he was just a spot up shooter, just standing there waiting for the ball like they doing this era anyway, everybody spray around. You got to drive and kick, drive and kick, drive and kick. That's all it is in this era. Man, that shit easy to defend. I just stay home. You got to score 100 points like Will to beat me. And before you score that 100, nigga, we'll have you by 20 points. You know what I mean? Go ahead, keep doing that. Everybody stay home and just let him do what he do. He ain't gonna make all of them. Send him to the free throw line. He can't make them. He ain't gonna make them. Like, put the pressure on him. Like, why you think they came up with the hacker shack? Man, this man too dominant. Well, what's his weakness? He can't shoot free throws. Well, hacker shack that nigga. You got before the 2 minute come up, you could do it all the way to the 2 minute. After 2 minutes, you can't do it because it become a technical and all that, and you get the ball back. So that's what they did. They started doing that. How can you stop a dominant player? Coaching strategies. Some people don't like it. Some people like it. If you don't want a nigga to do it, hit your free throws. Practice on your game. Yeah, I'm the most dominant person in the game, but I can't shoot free throws. So I'm just saying. You can't have a weakness, bro. I don't to be honest with you, what weakness would you say they have? You ain't gonna win all game. I ain't never seen no team go 82-0, and they had way better teams. The 85, 86 Celtics, the Lakers had their little run, the 72-10, the 73-9. I ain't never seen no nigga go 82-0. You understand? So unless you got the dream team out there, that's probably the only one that can do it. But other than that, shit, I, I almost think they gonna go 82-0. Cause something gonna happen. This been a fire-ass series though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Some people say they evenly matched. I do think there is, but when I really gotta sit down and look at it, if you want to get a coach into Indiana because of the championship experience, I'll give you that. I'll give it to him. But now you gotta talk about the players. The coach can't play the game for you. He gonna tell you what to do and how to do it, but I don't think that you still gotta go out there and execute what I'm saying. Now when you look at the star power, you got Hiley, you got Turner, you got Nate Smith or whatever the name is. It's about three of them with the damn near similar kind of names. With the little red one with the plaits and the two dark skinned ones. especially the one who caught that thing off the rim and stuffed it over Chet. That dude there, he got some hops. I like him. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. They got a team. They just don't have no all-star, no superstar caliber player like a Shea Williams. And I think, to be honest with you, when you smell blood, that's one thing I like about OKC. When them motherfuckers smell blood, they like a vampire, nigga. They drinking. I'm telling you, they taking it to the head like a bottle, like a Mad Dog 2020. It's not very seldom that you're gonna see them not show up and just cost a game. Like I'm very sad. Even when teams blow them out, they find some kind of way to get back in it. But the only thing I don't like too though, because this Indiana's showing a lot of resilience and toughness. That's what I do like about them. Indiana got the most 15-point comebacks in this era. I mean, in this playoffs, and they've been doing that lately. That's why I said yesterday, or whatever was the game was Monday. What you call him cost them that game because when TJ got in the game and he had 18, assisted on 18 of the points, scored, assisted on that. And when you took him out, that's when OKC took the lead back up to 15, 20 damn near. You never supposed to take that dude out. Feed the high hand, whether he was a bench player or not. You got to ride that fucking high hand. And call out, you're a championship caliber coach. Coaching costs you the game too. I rock Rick Adelman cost us buku games against the Lakers. Every year we played them from bonehead substitutions, not keeping the high hand in like a Bobby Jackson and you taking him out because he a bench player. That's the minutes he's supposed to play. Man, rock out, man. This winner go home. If we don't win no more games, we going home. This the end of our season. So you got to empty the goddamn clip. Why is you coming home with clips and bullets in your shit? We just had a whole shootout. I ain't coming home with nothing. I'm using all that to help me get up out this jam. But believe you me, if I don't get killed and I make home, that mean I won. If I get shot or get killed, that mean I lost. And I ain't never got shot, and I'm still here talking. So I'm saying I'm not going to war with no, well, and coming back with no bullets. And nah, no, everything gonna be gone, nigga. Yeah, Iraq around this bitch. I'm not taking no chances. That's how I handle everything in life, especially coming where I come from in sports. Look, we cool around the neighborhood. We play all day. We play in the sandbox. We shoot basketball. We run up and down on the football field, and on the side of the basketball court at the park. But if you play for Hunters and I play for Harden, you play for Comiskey, I play for Harrell, I play for St. Rock, you play for Woody Wood. I went to Kennedy and you play for Nick. I don't give a damn, nigga. We enemies. We beefing. I holler at you when I get off this court or off this field. But as long as we on this field, I don't know you, man. I ain't gonna try to hurt you or paralyze you or kill you or cheat shot you or nothing. But nah, man, it's a physical game, man. You move a man against his will, man. That's how you tell who the weak is. I ain't never been a weak link. I, I ain't never been a weak link. Even if I was, I came out and I gave my best. I always hit the gym. I always hit the weight room. I always studied the film. I always try to be better in everything. I always try to play where the team need me to be. Even if I didn't play that position, I learned it. I don't know nothing about safety, but look, what I got to do, come down and hit, what zones I play, ask questions. In this era, people think they know it all. They feel like their IQ is just above everybody. The coaches can't really do their job. So now the coaches is being handicapped because it's a players' league. But I like the way Shea and them handling it. You could tell Shea and them letting their coach do their thing. You could tell Rick Carlisle being a veteran, they listening to him. You know what I mean? Like, you got some coaches get in their way. Sometimes it'll cost them. You very seldomly see a plethora of great coaches in this era. Like, I was always a firm believer, like, a lot of these coaches get the credit. Well, do Budenholzer get a ring without Giannis going beast mode in that finals after being down 2-0? Because remember, Your coach had had them down 2-0. Giannis had to do something spectacular. You understand? So Kerr getting all the credit for Mark Jackson team. But guess what? It was the players. It was that system. Mark Jackson put that team together. He knew what the hell he was doing. But that just goes to show you, man, it could be either there, it could be that. But come on, man. I just don't understand why these dudes right here getting a lot of slack when we seen Allen Iverson go to the finals. You seen that Detroit team in '04 and '05 that beat the Lakers and lost to Spurs in 7? Come on, man. What superstars, all-stars they had on that team? I'm just being honest. There was a bunch of solid players who came together, who knew their role, who played their role at the highest order, like Matt said, at the highest order, and they got the job done. One defensive breakdown was Rasheed Wallace leaving Robert Ory open, stopped them from being a two-time champion. That was a great damn series. Now all of a sudden y'all talking about, oh man, that was boring, man. They ain't had enough scoring. It ain't supposed to be easy. Y'all scoring 150, 140, 130 points, and nigga ain't was watching that shit. Look at the ratings. So what you rather, the ratings be high because you got defense, you letting them play the game the right way, or you taking stuff out of the game, water whipping it down, and look at your ratings. Now the ratings still trash. I hope Shane them could bring it back up. When it's all said and done, I know people watching this. And you got all kind of streaming platforms where you can watch these games. But I'm saying, like, to be honest with you, I know people way more in tune than the last couple of finals, like, because you gotta think about it. Ain't no super teams. It ain't the players that they pushing. You know how long they been hoping Boston could do what they was doing. Boston finally got over the hump. Now look, Carmelo can't beat him in the ass. Jason Tatum about to be out the whole season because of that Achilles rupture. So that goes to show you, man. Come on, man. Stop promoting the same old team. Oh, because they got 18 trophies. The Lakers got 17. That's all y'all gonna talk about? Come on, bro. Like that's the only two teams in the league that came through the NBA or the ABA for y'all to keep talking about like they the only two teams supposed to be there every year. Every year. That's why I'm glad OKC and what you call them doing what they doing. That's why I'm glad y'all understand where he's standing at. It's only a few more tweaks, you know what I mean, that that they should do or they have to do to get it back to relevancy. Because I don't think, that's gonna be the end. I don't think they're gonna stop. And I'm gonna call it right now. I ain't saying it's gonna be a repeat of this year finals, but it's gonna be two more younger teams. A smaller market team gonna get through that hump again. Watch what I tell you. And I hope it be the same too, because guess what? We in for a treat, bro. This series been living up to the hype and the expectations because they're younger, they haven't won, so they're gonna get their best. Everybody want their first ring. Everybody taste that champagne. It's right there. So we might get the best two games, and like Homie said, I hope it do go 7. But if it don't, so be it. The better team just gonna win early. And I do think that's the Thunder, but maybe the Thunder won't win it on their own home court. Maybe they go out there and make it a good game, but look, we gonna win it on our own home court. They showed a video when the Thunder beat them in game 4 to tie it up after they left Indiana and they flew back to Oklahoma. They had over 2,000 people out there waiting and Shane them just dapping them off going on the other side of the fence. Man, that's love, man. That's the type of shit I be looking for. The fans be out there that time of morning, they gotta go to work, supporting, buying jerseys, buying shoes, and y'all be out here cheating the fans out that money like that. Load managing, no one won't play. These young teams ain't doing that. So we need to get off this old stuff and promote this new stuff. For real. This ain't like this no retro shit. This ain't like the old Jordans coming out of the old Ewans or the old Barclays. They remaking them, but the Deion Sanders just came back out. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Like, we got to promote some of this stuff. Now, I could see if it was on a level like that or some iconic stuff, but we tired of saying the same old over and over and over. It's a rerun. It ain't nothing but a rerun. So we got to hold it down, man, as real fans and tell the people, Where they going wrong at? The more they hear us, I ain't gonna say it's a cry out. We just keeping it real, man. Is this not good for the sport? It's bad for business. And I always felt like money was involved. Not since this gambling stuff, fan duels, prize pick, DraftKings. All this got to do with why the right team don't never win. I don't want you to hit that third of the night. Oh, you ain't gonna hit that third of the night. I'm gonna take the under. How much you paying me not to score? The referees did it back in the gap. They had a lot of people point shaving and doing all this. Like, it been a part of the game, bro. I don't know why people don't want to believe that. That's why I do like these young teams, because it ain't really about that with the young teams, but with the old heads and the teams that have traditions. Yeah. I'm coming. Hold on. You know what I don't like too? Y'all be trying to kill Shea for all them push-offs. Do y'all do the same thing for Brunson? Jalen Brunson? That's his game. How many times y'all see him go to the foul line? Do y'all call him a foul merchant? When Reggie Miller pushed off on Jordan, like I said, to hit that game winner in '97, what happened? Jordan went on the podium, ain't trip, ain't cry about it, ain't talking about he pushed off on me and woo woo. Killers don't do that, man. Killers drink blood, my nigga. So what they gonna do is he went to the podium and guaranteed the game 7 winning. What happened? Tell me what happened. He ain't crying, talking about, man, I don't know what the officials did. I thought the hand was a part of the ball. Nigga, when that start being a hand a part of the ball, foul is a foul. If they call it, they call it. They don't, they don't. There's a lot of stuff they don't call. There's a lot of stuff they miss. They humans. But at the end of the day, don't let that decide the game. You know what I mean? You let that decide the game, then we got a damn problem. I mean, I got OKC winning game 6. I'm calling it right now. Cause just end it right now. Don't play with your food, bro. If you got a chance to put them boys away, celebrate when you get home. That'll be a fun ride all the way home. Whether you flew or drove on a bus. Any chance that I get to end it, I'm trying to end it then. Whether it's on the road or at home, I'm not worrying about it. We're the best team. What I do notice is this one of the greatest finals I've seen in a minute. I ain't gonna lie to you. The defense there, they letting them play. Like I said, they got a couple of bad calls. They done missed a couple of calls. But that's just nature, man. Like that's part of the game. Like I say, them dudes human. I can't fault them for not making every call. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, that wasn't a foul. Nah, man. We just here to see good basketball, and I think that's what we getting. We haven't seen that in a minute. Some people want to thank Joe Dumars for that, and I want to thank him too if he became the reason why we getting a little physicality in these playoffs and letting them play. So that's an upside to me. That like we moving up, we going in the right direction. Cause I don't think you're supposed to take that much defense out the league as far as resistance and make it that easy for a person to score. And then you want to say, all right, well then I had to play against a harder defense in my time. What if I played in this era where it was wide open, no fives, no fours, everything is a stretch, everything is 3 and D. Do you think a dude like a Kobe Bryant, a Jordan with that footwork, how easy it was to get in the paint? What they was doing, jumping over giants and defenders. I remember they told Jordan, man, he dunked on somebody. He was like, dunk on somebody on like bigger than Woo. So Jordan went down on the next possession and yammed on their center. He was like, that's big enough? Like you should want to challenge a person like that. A person should want that smoke. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, come on, challenge me. Salute to everybody that's in the chat. I'm at work. I can't see y'all, but you know, it's all good. Much love to everybody still kicking it with us. I think game 6 gonna be electric though. I think if we get what we got in the last first 5 games, well the last 5, because it was the first 5 of the series. I think this gonna be epic going down the stretch. If Indiana could pull us out, they defend their home court so big. I just think if this your time, bro, you smell blood, go ahead on, drain that blood, man. Go ahead on, drink that blood, do what you gotta do, get it out the way. Cause I don't see nobody prolonging something if they don't have to. Because if I don't have to prolong it, I'm about to end it today. That more rest I can get, that's more celebration. I can go to Disney World after the championship like everybody else, bring my fam. I can get back to off season, rehab, heal some of these wounds, because it's been a long season, man. A brutal playoffs. Like it's been physical and I like it. I'm telling you, I like it. So hopefully, we could get us a game 7, but if not, I got what you call them in 6, man. I had them in 6. I just ain't know how it was gonna go. But then you gotta think about this: a team like OKC gave a lot of games away. This could have been 4-1 easy. If they close game 1, this shit is over right now. Y'all know it. That just goes to show you who really the better team is. That's why you gotta play the whole 48. You can't play half and thinking it's gonna be this. Only play 47 minutes. You got a whole minute left. And ever since that 2000, what it was, 2002, uh, 2001 or 2000, the Lakers was down by 15 points. And for some, they had like 4 minutes about to be under 4 minutes left in that game. And they sucked that lead up and came back. With the shooting of Glenn Rice, a couple of key players from Kobe, the alley-oop, the Shaq, the ended, the solidified. Come on, man. That team was dead in the water. But that just goes to show you the greatness of certain players, the way the team constructed. You having a head coach to get the best out of their players. I'm mad Sam Cassell don't have a job. I'm mad Patrick Ewing don't have a job. I think Juwan Howard will be a real solid coach for this league. I think Bob McAdoo been on the Miami Heat since he retired, since like forever, and he came as get a head coaching job. Come on, man, like something ain't right with this. Something ain't right with that picture, dog. Like why these dudes can't get no job? Why these dudes can't show what they capable of doing? But they've been on the coaching staff for 20 years. It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. But when I get off, bro, I'm gonna tell Ticket drop that link. I got some shit I want to talk about because I won't talk about it now because this shading them time. But y'all know how I feel about the role player. This nigga gonna talk about championships don't matter. Nah, it don't matter. After you done cheated and lost all them years, you talking about it don't matter. And you see why nigga see people do that shit so they can be relevant in all the wrong ways. Nigga ain't talking about your game or why you still playing and you got a chance to win your fifth rank. Not ranks don't matter because you not in it. You just trying to take the spotlight of everybody that's trying to win, accomplish something if it besides you. And I don't like that about this dude, bro. Like if you want your name to be out there, I'm gonna make it famous. I told you I got ammo for days for this bum ass nigga because this nigga here, bro, you need to go ahead and retire. And I know y'all see that turnover video going around on YouTube. That bitch going viral. Niggas reacting to it. People starting to expose shit. Like it's the dead exposure, man. Thank you, Cat Williams. Expose these niggas, man. Get them out the way. Everybody can't be real. It just ain't for you to be real. Just be yourself sometimes. And niggas don't almost be themselves no more. So they got to use all these tactics and antics to make themselves relevant, to feel like they need to be talked about in a certain light instead of letting their game do it. And you know your game can't do it for you, boy. I ain't lying, boy. Woo-wee. I ain't know it was that bad, but it's floating on the videos and on YouTube. Go check them out. I got a few of them in my community post too. Check it out, bro. This one made me the GOAT. Man, stop it, man. I don't want to hear all that. This is about to make Shea the GOAT of this era, the new generation. Let them pull it off. And then, like I say, they got years of this shit if they could find some way. Because from my understanding, Shane already got his money. So Williams should be up the pipeline, then check, have it go. 1 to 3. Then we can fill the rest of the pieces out as we go. As long as we can keep these three apart, these two, at least these 2 out of 3, shit. Then check this out. I forgot that the dude Josh Gideon, the Bulls who beat the Lakers twice, he was on that Thunder team, and they traded him for Caruso. That was another young weapon. Them dudes was deep, man. That's what I'm saying. I got young talent that I came as getting no burn because how deep we was. But I've traded this young talent away for a veteran piece that was very needed. And look how Caruso played. Look what Caruso brought to that team. The energy, the defensive effort, got everybody locked in, playing 1 through 5 because it's a positionless league. Y'all made it a positionless league. Caruso would never been down there battling against no Ewan or no Elijah Wine or no Morning. They'd have banged him up down there. Caruso been just imagine Caruso trying to guard Shaq. Them up been foul trouble, man. That's the difference, man. Y'all talking about y'all smarter than us. Y'all trying to outthink the basketball world with all this positionless basketball. That shit trash, man. That shit water. Y'all need to go in on and bring back the fundamentals 1 through 5. Leave that positionless shit alone. Cause that shit ain't helping, man. And then soon, oh, we need a center. Nigga, you the one started that small ball shit. Going to the big 3, playing the stretch 4s and 5s because you need to paint the drive because you ain't got no jump shot. But nigga ain't gonna tell you all that. Stop it, man. Like, I'm tired of the fucking excuses, bro. But when you win, oh, it was all me. Give me my damn respect. Man, give Shea his fucking respect. Talk about them dudes. Why we ain't talking about Shea? That's why I'm mad. Y'all always want to talk about the same old ass, still ass Thelma oatmeal, but y'all don't want to talk about the real shit was making the shit go that way. Like, it's a bad product, dog. So Shade them showing you how the new product is. That old product, Nicky Bones. Shade them that blue magic. You understand? And I'm gonna holler at y'all boys in the morning, man. Let me finish the rest of my night. I've been on here an hour and a half. Thank you, Ticket, for letting me always cook. You already know it's major love. Salute the show. Too Raw. T Price, Real Elise, all the dudes, Moogie, all y'all, man. Y'all know what it's hitting for. Everybody, Town Biz, 78 Sports, everybody got channels that fuck with the nigga the long way. Cause guess what? We all started over here, bro. And we still brothers, no matter what a nigga say, how a nigga feel. I wish all of us could meet up and just do a barbecue, have us a good basketball game, throw that football, whatever, play volleyball, softball, dodgeball. Nigga, I do it all. I have a shoestring tying contest. I don't give a damn. Like, this shit is love with me, man. Ain't no hard feelings. You know what I mean? There's a lot of fanboys still hanging around, but I ain't gonna fault y'all because that's how I met y'all. But I cook fanboys too. It don't make a difference. It's all debate, fun, and games. So it is what it is. That's what make this shit go because we don't always agree with each other. Ain't nobody no puppet master. Ain't nobody putting no strain. Everybody had their own.